Hi, I've been asked to talk about a phenomenon called trust. If we're looking at the two worlds that I think exist, or that I look at, the two operating systems, the pristine operating system which we come onto the world with, as babies we trust implicitly, until we learn not to, of course, but we trust everybody, and we trust the world that it will take care of us. Then we go into this illusional world, this world of antiquated operating system, and the shadow of trust is fear. And whether the fear is real or imagined, it doesn't really matter. But if you trust implicitly that your life is perfect, if you trust implicitly that everything is okay, there's nothing to fear. Most fears are illusional anyway, false evidence appearing real. But I find real simple misinterpretations of trust. I was watching a client of mine. We were sitting on my terrace in Houston, and his cell phone rang, and he looked at his cell phone, and he seemed to get dark and pissed off, and then he moved the cell phone closer to his face, and he got darker and more pissed off. Then he pushed the answer button, and he was on the phone for maybe 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds, and slammed the phone down and said, "It happens every damn time." And he was obviously pissed off. I said, ex-wife? And he said, yeah, it happens every time. I said, the consoling thing must be that you have somebody in your life that you can trust. And he said, I can't trust her. I can't trust her at all. And I said, well, I thought you said it happened every time. He said, it does. And I said, well, that's almost the definition of trust. If somebody comes to you, and every time they do the same thing, you can pretty much trust them to do those things. You know what I mean? When I watched Mr. Bush, I could pretty much trust he was going to take us to war and kill innocent babies and blame it on something else, because his daddy did it. He took us into a country, and they both invaded the same country. It's like, gee, what a surprise. I can trust those guys. I can trust them to do just that. If you walk into a room and somebody hits you with a baseball bat, you walk out of the room, you walk back into the room, somebody hits you with a baseball bat. If you walk back in there even the second time, you're an idiot. If you walk in there the second or third time expecting somebody not to hit you after they've hit you once or twice, you're an even bigger idiot. You can trust them to swing the bat. You can trust them to try and hurt you. See, the illusion starts with people not knowing what trust is, fearing things that don't need to be feared. Or boogie, fear of all these different sorts of things. But trust is when you absolutely do that, when you know things can only be as they are, that they're absolutely perfect. Your life is perfect, my life is perfect, the life as it's going is perfect. So, go ahead and trust.